Good evening. Today I'm going to talk about what I feel is the most important issue that is being faced by my community or country. And I wish to think of myself as a citizen of the world. So my issue is not specific to one community or one country either. I feel like it's something that we as a society of Earth have to work at together, and that is climate change. Now, there are many issues that many people would prioritize over this, poverty being one, hunger being another, and I could see why that's a big problem. But to provide people with jobs and to provide people with food, people often go out of their way to get the cheapest material, cheapest resources that is available. And that is usually some form of crude oil or coal, which ends up damaging our environment. And that can be a problem. And it's a very big social dilemma that people feel because people in developed countries aren't embracing climate change to be true. Except for countries like China or Denmark or certain parts of the US, even though most of their government is not agreeing with this analogy of climate change. They believe it's a hoax. So when leaders of the world, such as the United States, choose not to act on issues like climate change, it becomes a serious problem. And the other countries, the developing countries like India and Sri Lanka, often look at what the United States is doing and follow from example. And when they're not leaving a good example, that tends to cause the people who are in poverty to go to the nearest option, which is either coal or crude oil, which tends to damage the environment even more. China has realized that this is a problem and they have started to work at it. Even though they have the biggest economy in the world, they have started to work towards decreasing climate change's effect on their society. Sweden is now completely running on renewable energy. Tesla, one of the biggest companies, rather most innovative companies in the world, has released a really beautiful set of cars which are completely electric, and they have air filters that actually clean up the air as they go around. So they've made the car appealing. And these are initiatives that we should invest in, and invest not only money but our effort and time in order to sustain life on this planet. Thank you.